on them if you're interested in those at all. Most people who it's getting their ears pierced for the first time don't usually like to go with something dangly, but since it is a new experience, so we can look at some other different studs. Let me just get these back. Was there any kind of stud that you were looking for? Did you want to go for like a crystal? Just like a round ball? Something minimalist? Something more fun? What were you thinking? Okay, so like either stud, something kind of simple. Okay, gotcha. Let's see. So something that we do have that is pretty simple and is more on the stud side is these studs with the ball backs. So let me take one of these out and show you these. This is just your average crystal stud. We want to take a look at that with this one with a ball back. So you basically do the same thing as you unscrew it. It's just a little screw, and then screw it back on when it's in your ear. And it's just a little stud, and it is black around the side. We do have some studs that do have that are gold around the side as well if you're looking for that. Do you like these ones? Okay, great. That's awesome. So the other stuff pair that we have is a little bit more fancy than just the ball backs. These studs not only have the stud on the front, but the backs also have a cute little stud, as you can see. So you would unscrew it like all the rest. You do like these ones? Perfect. Yeah, I can go ahead and set them aside for you, and I can set aside these ones as well. We can go through it once we get to doing your piercing, and I can show you a bit of those. Some other ones that we have is just this ball. It's just a ball on the end with the push backs. So these backs don't screw, but they instead just push on. So it can be a little bit easier. Not a huge fan of balls, that's fine. We do also have, for studs, we do also have this black, like crystally stud. This one also has the pushback. So basically how a pushback works is you just pull it off like so, and then you can just push it back on, and you can push it as far in as you need to for it to be adjusted to how you want it, and you can have it as far out as you need. But these ones are basically a black crystal. It's a little bit bigger for a stud, but it is like the black crystal, so those ones are pretty nice if you kind of want the minimalistic with the black, but also want to keep a little bit of like that crystal aspect. You do like these ones? Perfect. I'll set these ones aside as well. Let's see, some of the other ones that we have. We do have other ones with the pushback, but these ones are just a black circle. So it's like a flat black circle, and then it does have the pushbacks on them as well. Not a huge fan of those. Okay. Some other ones we have is we do have the balls. So these ones, but they are just the balls with the pushback instead of the screw back. But these ones are literally just some black balls. Not a huge fan of those ones either. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. We can go ahead and take a look at some more studs for you. I have one more stud that we can look at, and then we can kind of decide have is these classic gold with the crystal stud. I can take them out for you. So this one is just a regular crystal stud, but it is gold. It does have the gold. The back that is on this one is one of the like rubbery backs. It basically just pulls off and pushes on. You can't adjust it at all, but it can be better for not having the back of your ears stabbed when you're sleeping and stuff. So these ones are pretty nice. You do like these ones as well? Okay, good, yeah. Let's go ahead and let's look at the 4 that you want to get, and then we can go ahead and get started with this piercing. What do you think? Perfect, perfect, perfect. We do have these ones that you were looking at with the screw-on balls in the back. Do you like the screw-on, or do you kind of want more? You don't really care which either? Okay. I mean, these ones are a bit small and do have the ball on the back. So what do you think? You want to leave them in the pool? No? Okay. Yeah, do you have a favorite out of these 3? So far we have the gold crystals, the black crystals with both crystals on the back and the front. And then we also have the black crystal ones with the pushbacks. So you like the back, you like the black crystals, but you don't like the back. Okay, that's no problem at all either. We do those like rubber packs that I was showing you in the back of the gold ones. We do have extra of those, and so when we put them in your ears, we can go ahead and put them in with one of these instead. So you do want to go with these ones? Okay, yeah, perfect. Well, we can get started with that right away. I'm gonna go ahead, have you sit down. I'm gonna lay you back. So I'll lay you back in your chair. Just lay back your chair. Okay. I'm just gonna lay back your chair. I'm going to sanitize the area, and then basically how this is gonna work is I have this tool here. This goes in between your earlobe. Goes in between this. So goes like this. It clamps on like this, and then you take the needle and push it through. Okay, so that's how this process works. It is going to be a little bit painful, but the pain does not last for super long, and it should be quick and over with. Okay. Okay, so let me go ahead and prep your earrings. So we'll go ahead and get the earrings out. Take the backs off them. Okay. So let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and clean the area. I'm just gonna clean both of your ear lobes. The other side. Okay. Quick and easy cleaning process. Okay, so we've sanitized the area. Now I'm just gonna take our little tool here. So I'm just gonna take this and I'm just